What's good, Joe? What's good, Real Talk Squad? This is Miles, and you're listening to Real Talk with Miles Johnson, where you know we always keep it real. Now, I'm gonna keep it real today. Y'all seen the title? Y'all know what I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna talk about Sha'Carri Richardson, and people have been saying that her, being suspended from the Olympics is an example or is an example of racism. No, it's not, bro. No, it's not. There have been instances where the Olympics have been racist. But in this instance with Sha'Carri Richardson, it simply is not. Now, it's been plenty of instances. I mean, the Olympics, they done banned black on swim caps for swimmers, right? That's racist. They done ruled two African sprinters from the 400 meter from the women's 400 meters, and they ruled them ineligible because they have, quote unquote, too high testosterone levels. But they're naturally born a woman. How does that make any sense, right? So that's just blatantly racist. We don't say that for nobody else. But for Sha'Carri Richardson, unfortunately, she broke a BS rule and she has to face the consequences, right? Look, Michael Phelps in 2009, this guy smoked weed. I believe it was 6 months after the Olympics, right? 6 months after. Now the World Championships were 5 months, after he smoked, right? He received a 3 month ban, a 3 month ban. And after his 3 month ban was up, he was eligible for the World Championships, right? So you cannot compare and say like, oh well, Michael Phelps didn't face criticism, all this. I was there. I'm 20 right now. At that time, I was probably like 8 or 7. No, they slandered that man. No, they slandered that man at the time. If you was there, they slandered him. So we can't build up this narrative of like, oh, the Olympic Committee is trying to like tear her down. No, they're not trying to tear her down, at least in this instance, because she broke a rule. And look, she came out and said in her interview that, you know what, it was her fault. She knew the consequences of what she did, and she knew that, what was going to happen. She knew what was going to happen if she smoked. And guess what? She's suspended. Now, I believe she still has a chance to be in the 100-meter relay, but as far as being like, as far as running an individual 100 meters or whatever, that's pretty much that. So she's gonna have to wait 3 years for that. But let's just, as a community, we have to start taking accountability for ourselves. Sometimes it's not always racism. It's not, and look, I'm the first person to say something's racist. But we have to realize that not everything is racist, especially in this instance. She was wrong. Now, obviously, a lot of things go into it. I'm not going to judge her. She's only 21 years old. Honestly, it's a BS rule, and she deserves to run. I mean, she done worked her whole life for this moment in her life, to really be in the Olympics. So it's like, you know what? I think she should run, but rules are rules, no matter if it's BS rules or not. And they gonna take her out of the Olympics or whatever. So it is what it is. But as far as it being racist, it's not. But there's been plenty of instances where the Olympic Committee is racist. Now, one more thing as well. People have said, well, she was smoking in Oregon, and it's legal to smoke weed in Oregon. Look, what y'all not understanding is that the Olympics is a worldwide sport. Worldwide. So we got Asia in there. So we got China. We got Japan. We got South Korea. We got Asian countries. We got Europe. We got Germany. We got Italy. We got, France. We got England. We got, African countries, right? So we have countries around the world, and it's worldwide rules. It's not American rules. If this was American rules, she'd be in the Olympics, because obviously we want our best sprinters, our best athletes in the Olympics. What incentive does it give Americans to to sit Sha'Carri out? She gives us the best chance to win gold. So why would they want her out? So it's obviously so talking about the Oregon stuff, the worldwide rules of the Olympics, the Olympic Committee does not play by American laws. It does not play by it's legal to smoke weed in Oregon, so she should play. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. It's the committee is people from all around the world, and again, it does not go by American rules. That's what people got to understand. So please, and again, people, you cannot just look at an Instagram post. You have to do your own research before you start saying things are racist, saying things are an injustice, and all this. You have to do your own research and make that assessment for yourself. But if you do your own research and you make your own assessment for yourself, ain't nothing I can say. But my stance on it is it's not racist, but there has been instances, especially this year, with them banning swim caps, with them telling that the two women from Africa are ineligible to run in the 400 meters because their testosterone levels are too high. Those are two instances where there is racism, in my opinion, right? But again, we have to differentiate from what's racist and what is not. And a lot of times in our community, we cry wolf a little bit too much, and a lot of times when stuff is actually racist, people don't take us as seriously, right? So we gotta come on as a community, we have got to do better with that. But again, I'm with ShaCarri. I hope that in the World Championships next year she kills it. She gonna kill it, bro. She gonna come back. And I like what Cardi B said too. It's like the next time she competes, the whole world's gonna be watching, and it's gonna be like one of the most anticipated, meets, one of the most anticipated, Olympic events is when she comes back. Because I bet in so it's 2021 now, so in 2024, the next Olympics, she's gonna tear it up. I know she will. She will. But let me know down below in the comments what you think about her being suspended. Is it racist? Is it not? Let me know what you think about the whole Olympic Committee talking about they banning swim caps for black-owned, basically for black swimmers. They're talking about banning or ruling two African sprinters ineligible because their testosterone levels are too high. So let me know what you think about that down below. But y'all know my stance on it. So let me know down below. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, do all that jazz. Check the description down below to subscribe on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that jazz. And that being said, y'all, I'm out.